The revenge.
I tell you this, I have never seen such a. I have no word to describe the baby. I have none whatsoever. Yeah, that would somewhat cover it, but I mean, you can't trust a man.
Right, and I think he's gotten under Judas's skin, Tommy.
Oh, I know he has, and I know he's in his head, and that's part of Judas's problem. He's in his head. He's worrying more about baby than what he has to do. Right, that's his problem. And Cactus too.
Well, that's what it comes down to as we speak during every one of that match that involves one of those three guys, is that it's 3-on-1, Tommy.
Right. But I understand that. I understand that. But he has to stay focused. He just has to stay focused. I mean, the minute he sees the baby and the minute he sees Cactus, his whole attitude changes. Right now, he's fighting three guys, and he's not fighting three guys. There's one guy in the ring. That's Inferno. That's who he has to go after.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Tommy. Right now, Adam Hasty has him in a front chin lock. This matchup right here is a big step for Judas. If he can get his head focused, earn the victory here, get himself believing in himself again, get the confidence level back up, there's no telling where this kid could end up.
Well, to stay in the game, he's got to win this match.
Absolutely.
You know, if he loses this match, you know, he drops. He's not in the game any longer, you know. So he knows it in his head that he has to win this match. And to be honest with you, I don't see any reason why he should win this match.
Absolutely, his experience is
experience alone. And I'm not knocking Hasty, believe me, whatever. But he's a young man and he's new to the game. All right, and he's very capable. Like I said before, you know, he could turn it around in a heartbeat.
And any given night in the NWA, anyone could defeat anyone, and we've seen that take place.
Exactly.
It's just a mere fact that the experience and the fact that he's a former world television champion, that he needs to get that focus back, get his head screwed on straight, focus on Danny Inferno and not the baby. But at the point in hand right now is he's got to defeat Adam Hasty. And if Judas could do that, he's taking a step in the right direction.
You know, my personal opinion is that I think Judas lost just a little bit of fire in his heart. You know what I'm saying? He just lost a little bit of it. Not like he was before. He'd get out there and he'd do what he had to do. He's a different man.
Absolutely. He was a one-year NWA television champion. He had victories over some of the biggest names of just those cards and letters. If you want an appearance by the NWA in your high school, your gym, your rec center, contact us at NWAOnFireTV@gmail.com. Let us know you want the NWA to help you with your fundraising needs, guys.
Absolutely. You know, right now we're in Maine and we're all over Maine right now. We're all over New England. And everywhere,
New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania.
New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. And everywhere we've gone, we've been really received well. People like our brand of wrestling. They like our shows. And, you know, it's just growing by leaps and bounds. I've never seen an organization grow so fast.
There you see Adam Hasty to the top. Oh, cannonball off the top rope onto Judas Young.
I told you he was capable.
Oh, too cocky of a cover there by Too Tasty.
Yeah, too cocky.
Let's take a look at this replay right now. Beautiful spinning cannonball off the top rope, but instead of hooking the leg and going for a traditional pin,
he hesitated.
And
that's all it takes is that 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Just punching the daylights out of Judas Young right now.
I'll tell you the truth.
And what is this Davey Boy Bling at ringside?
I have no idea.
What is the Players Club doing now? Is this psychological warfare?
I got to be honest with you. I'm kind of surprised that Hastings is really holding his own against Judas Young.
Absolutely.
I mean, this to me is a little bit of a stunner.
But I'll tell you what, I'm a little shocked right now to see Davey Boy Bling at ringside.
There it is.
1, 2.
Nope, kicked out.
I'll tell you what, Tommy, some background on the feud. Maybe the baby's getting into the head of Judas Young. Judas Young and Davey Boy Bling in the early 2000 period, in 2003 and 2004, had a bloody feud through the state of New Jersey. Maybe this is Danny Inferno and the baby sending out another guy to get into the head of Judas Young.
Oh, I hope not. Because I think he's got a lot more than he can handle now in his head. I think he's got to get his head clear. To add anything else to it, I don't know what it's going to mean.
He's up on the top rope. Missile drop kick by Judas.
Oh, that looked like a finisher to me.
And I think Judas has just realized that Davey Boy Bling is at ringside also. Okay, he's got him hooked. Double underhook. Oh, drove him straight down on his head.
Down on his head. Okay.
3 count for Judas Young. Folks, it was a tough match, but Tommy, as you predicted, the legend Judas Young, the experience, the fact that he's been in the ring a little bit longer, was able to prevail right there. Let's look at this replay.
Straight into the mat.
Oh, the rocker drop, or the punk rock drop right there.
I tell you what, though, Judas knows he was in a match.
Absolutely. The debuting Adam Hasty with a great, impressive debut here on NWA On Fire. We'll be right back.
Add anything else to it, I don't know what it's going to mean.
He's up on the top rope. Missile drop kick by Judas.
Oh, that looked like a finisher to me.
And I think Judas has just realized that Davey Boy Bling is at ringside also. Okay, he's got him hooked. Double underhook. Oh, drove him straight down on his head.
Down on his head. Okay.
3 count for Judas Young. Folks, it was a tough match, but Tommy, as you predicted, the legend Judas Young, the experience, the fact that he's been in the ring a little bit longer, was able to prevail right there. Let's look at this replay.
Straight into the mat.
Oh, the rocker drop, or the punk rock drop right there.
I tell you what, though, Judas knows he was in a match.
Absolutely. The debuting Adam Hasty with a great, impressive debut here on NWA On Fire. We'll be right back.
Here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am at the Powerhouse Gym. I told you I'd find him, and I did find him. The Flying Logan brothers out of Boston, Massachusetts, looking to get into the NWA, looking to face the tough competition at the NWA. Guys, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What are your reasons? What do you have in the NWA?
Well, for those of you who don't know us, we are Matt and Brian, the Logan brothers. And we have been traveling up and down the East Coast for the past 6 years, capturing tag team championships everywhere we go. So we figured the only place we haven't won tag belts yet is the NWA.
Well, you know, the NWA is the toughest in the nation. You know, we got some pretty tough tag team people in this organization. How do you figure you're going to fare towards these guys?
That's exactly it, Tommy. We came to NWA because they have the best talent around. And what better way to showcase our talent than to become the best tag team in NWA? And we came here for one reason and one reason only, and we're not going to stop until we are the NWA Tag Team Champions.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it right from the horse's mouth. They're joining the NWA, and they're going to set it on fire.
Tommy, we're back from your edition of Tommy's Corner with specific instructions from none other than Cousin Larry, who showed us this video tonight. He put this whole montage together.
Yeah, this was the start of it, I think. This was the start.
He's asking us to show this fan so he can show you how he outsmarted, these are his words, not mine, his dumb Italian Uncle Sonny.
That's exactly what he said. I was standing right there.
This is the proof that we needed from a couple weeks ago that he's providing us now about why Sonny had to wrestle the Pharaoh. There's the open contract in the back that NWA management
Wait till
put
these
up.
fans see this part. Hang on 1 second.
And here he comes, the devious.
That's Larry, isn't it?
That's Larry.
Okay, let's see what he's going to do.
This whole time, Sonny's thinking that this friendship, the family, that this was all about winning as a tag team and having fun.
Right.
Meanwhile, Larry's pressed all the precedent on the money part of it, and look what he did to Sonny. Look at the contract. Now we know why Sonny was
signed. You see that? He signed Uncle Sonny's name.
Now we take you to a match handpicked by Larry. This is Juicy Justin Carino, one half of the Players Club against the Scuffling Hillbillies. And you know what? We're going to see another episode here of how Larry